Hello everyone, I'd like to introduce our work which have the topic about where online digital footprints reveal your relationship status. Recent years, more and more sex-married women have succeeded in creating static relationships. Recent studies have shown that maintaining in the static relationship is beneficial to the well-being of sex-married women. However, it is challenging for sex-married women being in a static relationship. They may be more complex between a couple of sex-married women, so it is important to providing assistance to sex-married women in static relationships. There are two direct ways to providing assistance. First, we can provide the information of some related social organizations. Second, we can forward some articles of how to maintain relationships. However, it is difficult to implement these ways. Providing information to all sex-married women may bring discomfort to someone who do not really need it. Thus, a big challenge of helping these people is to identify those who are in static relationships. No, a large number of sex-married women social networks have emerged. When using apps, sex-married women can left many digital footprints which may help us to understand their behaviors. Besides, some apps support the functionality for users to self-report relationship status, which may help us to get in touch with sex-married women in static relationships. Our insight is that using these apps to understand these relationships. With this insight, we raise the research question: are the online digital footprints of sex-married women social applications users correlated with their relationship status? Our solution has three steps. The first step is collecting users' self-reported relationship status. After our collection and process, we finally select 2359 users in this study. The second step is collecting users' digital footprints. We collect four kinds of digital footprints, including profile, social interactions, expression, and space-temporal patterns. The third step is conducting correlation analysis. We utilized a two-phase correlation analysis, including single variable test and regression analysis. We found that the average age of sex-married women in static relationship is larger than sex-married women not in static relationships. This difference is verified by t-test, so we can say that the older sex-married women are more likely to in a static relationships. There are three sexual roles for sex-married women. We find that sex-married women in a static relationship have a higher proportion of top roles than sex-married women not in a static relationship. We find that sex-married women not in a static relationship are more interested in finding dating partners. We extract several widely used profile image features. We find that sex-married women in a static relationship are more likely to use profile images with one color. We explore several social network structure variables. We find that sex-married women not in a static relationship are more willing to make friends with others who are also not in static relationships. We also found that the sex-married women not in a static relationship have more blocked users. We compared the number of thumb ups and comments users received in different relationship status. The results show that sex-married women not in static relationships receive more feedbacks in their postings. We can see that sex-married women in static relationships have more expression values. We try to find places where they are likely to gather in the city we focus on. A straight way to select locations with more check-ins in the city, like the left figure. However, there are many common places, such as restaurant was born to group were visited, and that are not meaningful to research. So, we asked 11 volunteers to show their opinion about the gay gather places, as shown in the left figure. We find that sex-married women not in static relationship with gathering places more frequently. We also test the check-in time distribution. In this figure, we can see that sex-married women not in static relationship prefer check-ins more frequently in the evening than sex-married women not in static relationship. We further divide the check-in time into work time and no-working time. The results show that sex-married women in static relationship are more likely to check in during work time than sex-married women not in static relationship. After seeking variable test, we apply the multivariable regression analysis. The results show that the variable total comments is not significant. After correlation analysis, we have shown how to apply learning model for relationship studies inference. We are inspired to extract 20 features falling into our sets as shown in this table. We have discussed the effectiveness of using different kinds of features. From this table, we can find that the combination of all features have the best performance. We have feature tested many values learning models. Among these models, the logistical regression gets the best performance. Finally, I would like to talk about the implications of our study. The first implication is a better understanding about the sex-measurement computation. The second one is optimizing the design of apps. The third implication is we can obtain large-scale dataset for research. That's all about our work. Thank you.